Okay, folks, I'm going to talk about a new game that I recently picked up, King's Quest for the PlayStation 3. Um, Mainly, I want to talk about a couple of issues that I've had with the PlayStation 3 version of this game. I haven't played the PC version, but yeah. Now, unfortunately, these issues that I had with the game, because this game is a autosave game, so I can't load my previous save file to demonstrate the issues, but I can read what I've written down, some notes that I have here. All right. The first issue I have here is the first glitch I've come across was my PlayStation 3 system froze when I entered the town after getting the feather from that merchant guy. So while it's in my inventory and I try to enter the town, the PlayStation would freeze. I don't know why this happens, but that was the issue. So I couldn't go into town. So I decided to look around elsewhere to see if I could go somewhere else or work on another quest or something. So I went to this one area and I found these starberries. So I picked up the starberries, and then when I entered town with the starberries and the feather, then I was able to enter without it glitching and freezing on me. I also noticed occasionally when I'm walking around from one screen to another, sometimes my cape kind of glitches and moves around in a weird way. I have noticed like some certain areas, the dirt kind of moves in a weird way, which is a little glitchy. Not a big thing, doesn't really affect the game, but thought I'd mention it. Let's see. This area where there's a pumpkin patch, if you go to the east after obtaining the fruit picker, it freezes the game again. I've also noticed that the screen went black on me when I was my first time. I went to the in front of the floating island when I'm facing it. The screen went blank. It didn't freeze the game, but it made the screen black. So I went to the menu, exited out of the game, and then entered back into the game. And when I entered, because it saved at that area, then the screen wasn't black anymore. And the last thing I had was that once again the PlayStation froze when I entered the town entrance again, but this time with the fruit picker. Now this one I could actually show you. Now, but before I do that, I'm going to read something. I decided to do some research and take a look online to see if anybody had the same problem. And I found this one. This is more geared towards PlayStation 4 users. And I couldn't find any for PlayStation 3. But anyway, so this is what it says. PlayStation 4 owners unable to play King's Quest due to bug. Update Sierra response. Update. Sierra has issued the following statement regarding this particular issue. We are aware of an issue preventing PlayStation 4 users who pre-ordered the King's Quest, the complete collection, from accessing its Chapter 1, A Night to Remember. Now, by that, what they mean is they had the complete collection being that you buy it and you get Chapter 1, which is A Night to Remember, and then upon them releasing them, you'll get 2, 3, 4, and 5, which are not currently released yet. But by buying the collection, you would actually be paying for it altogether right now, which costs about $40, which is what I bought. And I own a PlayStation 3. I don't have a PlayStation 4. So I have not had this type of issue. Anyway, we apologize for any inconvenience and are working actively with Sony to resolve the matter as quickly as possible. Please note that those who have purchased the first chapter individually should be unaffected by this development. We will keep you posted as we have updates. And then they give you the original story. Sierra Entertainment's King's Quest has launched today. That's July 28th is when the game was officially released. But it appears PlayStation 4 owners are having issues playing its first episode, King's Quest: A Night to Remember. When PlayStation 4 users attempt to launch their version of King's Quest, the message to use this application, you must update it, pops up. Unfortunately, there are no updates available yet, leaving many who pre-ordered the King's Quest complete collection without the first episode to play. As of now, neither Sony nor Sierra have released any statements regarding this issue. Fortunately, this issue appears to only be affecting those who purchase the complete collection edition of King's Quest, which includes all 5 episodes for one price. Those who purchase the first episode by itself don't appear to be affected by this issue. We've reached out to both Sony and Sierra to see if they have any updates regarding this issue. We will update this story accordingly once we hear back from either company. So, basically, to sum it up, it's pretty much like F you for you that have foolishly bought the collection instead of buying it individually. Now, I have nothing against Sony or Sierra, but that statement just doesn't sound like it's very compassionate towards the people that paid like $40 for the collection. Now, normally what's supposed to happen is when you design a game and you create a game, you're normally supposed to beta test it to make sure that there aren't any glitches, such as these, that occur. Now, I'm assuming that the PC version of this probably was beta tested, but as far as the consoles, they obviously were not tested to see if there was these glitches that occur in the game. Whether it be the situation with the PlayStation 4 or the glitches that I came across on the PlayStation 3. And perhaps the 360 or the Xbox One. I'm not sure, for I do not own either one of those systems. Anyway, so, first off, I'll show you right here. If you press the triangle button, you could see a couple of options. And one of them here is check updates. Now, as you can see, I'm going to click it right here. And look, see? No updates available right now for this, see? So, right now, there are no updates. Apparently, this message is basically what comes up on the PlayStation 4 when you try to start the game. Now, I could play the game, and I'm going to demonstrate that for you right now. And I will show you the last glitch I came across. This is my first time recording a PlayStation 3 on here using Pinnacle Studio. So hopefully I won't have an issue with recording it. Okay, now, as you could see, here are the other chapters. As you could see, the first one is available right there. Seasons Pass, which I believe is how you buy them individually. And you have the other ones, which are not released yet. Like I said, I've already played the game a little bit. And I am going to restore to the spot that I last left off, and I will show you what what happened, and you will see where it freezes. You can see a cute little gram running as it loads. There we go. Okay, see, this is the floating island I was telling you about, where the screen went black. It's not doing it now, as you can see. Let's see. Now, just to note, I am not mocking this game or saying it's a terrible game in any way. I do enjoy this game. I think it's very amazingly designed. It seems to have a very cartoony style. It actually is very reminiscent with the humor of the Monkey Island series, actually, which I thought was quite clever. So I have nothing against the game designers or of Sierra or of Sony, but I do think they kind of dropped the ball as far as beta testing to make sure that these games work before they're released. Yeah, I got a little lag here. That's what happens when I use the dazzle. Anyway, alright. Now, this is the front of the town right here. Now, I'm going to show you my inventory. You could see I have a bell. I have the eyeball here. I got the autograph. I got this hypnotic dust. I got the mouthpiece. I got a coin. And I got the fruit picker. Now, when I go through this town, it'll freeze on me. Now, I just want to note to you guys that this video is in an effort to, hopefully, if I post it on YouTube, Sony and or Sierra will see it and respond to these issues, and hopefully will eventually speed up the process in giving us an update and hopefully fix these glitches. Like I said, I don't know if anybody has reported any of these issues, but I feel that it's my duty as a fan of the series, and you know, I would like other people to be able to enjoy the game. And I don't think it's fair for people that bought it individually. I paid the $40 because A, I wanted to pre-order it because it came with a free King's Quest theme, which you saw at the beginning of the video. And also because I figured I would save money by paying the $40 instead of buying it individually. I do not know how much they cost individually. I can't comment on that. But I'm hoping that they will fix the problem shortly. So I'm going to go in here. It will freeze. Do not be alarmed. It does not affect my PlayStation 3. It'll just freeze the system, and then I will have to just turn it back on, and it just restore from its previously last point it saved. I've had it happen several times with this game, so it's not a big deal, so don't worry. I'm hoping I will definitely be doing more videos like this in the future on my PlayStation 3 console. So here we go. Wait. It worked. Okay. Well, don't really know what to say to this. It let me in. Okay. Well, I think I'll end it at that note. I guess in a way I'm not too surprised. I did not try this game this morning. Well, I did try it last night, and it glitched and it didn't work there. But I did not try it this morning. I should have done this video last night. Anyway, just trust me, it did freeze. When I went into this town, it went into a loading screen, even though it doesn't need to load. As you saw, I just walked through the gate. But it would go to a loading screen, which, like I said, is unnecessary in this particular spot because it's all one screen. The entrance and in the town is technically one screen, and he just walks into the town. Except for this part. This part is the screen. Like, say, watch. Like, see this? See how it zooms? Watch, watch, watch. There is a little bit of a pause. See how it kind of zooms in as you're walking in? So it's technically one screen. Well, it used to go black on me and showed a little Graham running, and then it would freeze and he would stop running. And it would be like, almost like it's desperately trying to walk. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. If I come up with any more glitches, I will be sure to either make another video or post them in the description. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will definitely someday make a Let's Play of this game because I love it. Maybe I'll wait until the rest of them are released. I'm not really in a hurry. I'm sorry I haven't been on in a while, but I'm hoping to get back into it again. So, anyway, please send your comments. Please feel free to subscribe. I strongly recommend this game. I do not discourage anybody from purchasing it. It is a good game. Sierra really needs to make a comeback. They really need to get these games out. I really hope they make like a Space Quest game and more Leisure Suit Larry games and a Police Quest game. You know, these adventure games can't die. And I'm glad that a lot of fans of this genre are fighting a good fight to get these games out. And, you know, for people that have not lived in the 80s, you know, that love these games with a passion and enjoyed them, it's great that newer generations can experience them and experience new games in the same style. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is Michael. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.